You're not going to tell her there are many fishes in the river. You can still fish one there.
No. Let her know that I'm coming back for her.
But a lot of men do that, but most men never come back for their wife. They keep the woman in Africa and they start building their life
like that. But some men.
Do you know that many women are in this table that they are back there in Africa while their husband is out here? Some husbands genuinely they are making effort to bring their wife.
They are making effort to bring their wife,
bring their wife over. Why some other men they have moved on? Or they they're just sending money home for the children maybe while they are building their life here with another lady. You're welcome to our channel. Our family discussion start now. Over to you.
You're welcome. Now I want to ask my wife some question.
Okay.
I believe you are ready.
I don't know. Just ask.
Okay. So my question is, you were in Nigeria, when you were in Nigeria, and you guys with your husband you were struggling, so you have a chance to travel out, and your husband said no, you can't travel out. What will you do?
It's a tough one. I think for that one, what I'm going to do as a wife, I am going to sit him down, try to explain to him, made him understand, see the reason, see my reason. I'm going to keep everything planned for him to see to it. I will try to make him understand. But if I try my best, do that, and he still said he doesn't want me to go, I will also try to know his own reason. What are his fears? Because if I don't know his reason, I would not know why did he say no. Because he cannot just say no without having a reason. I will also try to know what is his reason for saying no. Then once he tells me his fear, his reason, I will also try on my own to put it into consideration.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pray about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to pray about it. I will take it to the Lord in prayer and everything. If after praying about it and I'm convinced that this is a divine open door and it's for me to go,
okay,
I also tell him to pray about it.
What about if your husband still insists you are not going anywhere? What will you do?
Okay.
Still insists.
In that case, if I've prayed about it and convinced that I should go, and I told him to pray about it, he still came out and said, after the prayer, he still said, no, my wife, you're not going anywhere. I want you here. I want you. It's a hard one because there needs to be agreement. You can't just move as a wife without agreement and everything. Then in that case, I will just beg him to give me some time.
Okay.
To give me some time. I can promise him that I'm not going there to stay forever. I can tell him to give me like 1 year, 2 years. Let me just go, even though it's 1 year, 2 years, and just walk the walk. After that 2 years, if he's still not comfortable with my decision of staying outside the country.
So what about if you don't even have time to think because you already got a visa just to travel out, but you don't even have time to think or to think or to negotiate anything with your husband?
Yeah, one thing is that before you get into the process of that you have gotten visa already, should be something your husband is already aware of. It's opportunity do come, but if you are very open to your husband should be involved in the process. You shouldn't just take him by surprise. You have visa, I want to travel out. So your husband should involve in the process, not just coming to show him a surprise package. You are leaving him to outside the country. So if you are very open to your husband, before you even get to the point that you have gotten your visa, Because you will go for capturing now for visa. Visa,
Yeah,
you don't
because
just stay and get it
Yeah.
in the house. You go for capturing.
Yeah.
So you should take your husband along the way during the process and everything. So your husband should accept help even before the visa is out. That is one of the things.
Yeah.
That is one of the
You
things.
know, most lady they do sometimes they do something secretly.
Secretively, which is not good in the marriage.
Yeah.
Like as I was trying to say, I would just beg my husband to give me, like, if he still insists, I don't want you to go, I don't want you to go, I would just beg him to just give me like 2 years or 1 year. Since we are struggling here financially, let me just stay there 1 year. If he does not like outside the country, wants to be in Nigeria or any African country he's staying, he wants to remain there, he wants us to stay there, then we'll just beg him for 1 year or 2 years. I will just maybe travel out, hustle the money, everything I'm making, I will try to send home and know that we have established something home.
Yeah.
After that 2 years, I will call him, sit him down and tell him, what is your decision? Have you changed your mind? Are you ready to come over, or you still want us to remain there? If he still insists that he wants us to build our life in Africa, I will have no choice because he's my husband. I will need to come back, and by this time I'm going back, at least I've built a little thing that we can use to start life together. We are not going to struggle from the scratch again. I don't know if I answer your question, but it's a tough one because it involves a very big decision, because leaving your family and staying a far place is not that easy too. So that's my answer. So do you have anything to contribute in that case? If you're in that position, what will you do? You are the man and your wife say don't go. Let me hear your own point of view.
You're turning everything down against me. Okay, now.
I just want to know your point of
Turn
view.
everything against me. All right. Okay, in that case, I will sit my wife down.
Okay.
Then we talk about my traveling.
Okay.
Then if she said no,
What will you do? What will you do?
she said no.
Yeah.
So
You're not going to tell her there are many fishes in the river. You can still fish one there.
no.
Are you sure?
I will look for one way, anything to convince her.
What if she refused to be convinced? Convinced.
So, if she refuses,
Yeah.
then I will let her know that I'm coming back for her.
But a
Yeah.
lot of men do that, but most men never come back for their wife. They keep the woman in Africa
Yes.
and they start
Most
building
men,
their
yeah,
life.
it's like
there.
that. But some men do.
Do you know that many women are in this table that they are back there in Africa while their husband is out here? Some husbands genuinely they are making effort to bring their wife.
They are making effort to bring their wife.
To bring their wife over. While some other men they have moved on. Or they're just sending money home for the children maybe. While they are building their life here with another lady.
Maybe sometimes it depends their country, the country they are. Because of some time it might not be from them. From the man.
Okay, like the country is difficult for you to bring your wife in.
It's very sometimes it's too expensive. Sometimes it will take time.
So
it will take a
what
long
you mean
time
is that
for you to.
They will now give up.
Yeah, it will take a long time for you to bring your wife. So some men.
But women,
they give up.
Women are doing great sacrifice. Do you know that? Because women stay faithfully. Most women stay faithfully, waiting for this very man. But sometimes they never come back. I pray if you are in this table that God will visit you, that everything will turn out to be good news. Thanks for watching. See you in our